58% of enterprise cloud migrations fail to deliver promised ROI within the first 18 months. Not because the cloud is broken. Because executives treat it like a technology problem instead of a business transformation problem. You've spent the last decade optimizing legacy systems. Your infrastructure works. Your teams know it. Your data is protected. And now every board member, every investor, every competitor has told you the same thing. Move to the cloud or die. So you do what makes sense. You call your CTO. You budget $2 million. You pick a hyperscaler. You start migrating databases. 6 months in, your cloud bill is triple what you projected. Your teams are managing dual environments. Your data sits fragmented across 3 different platforms, and nobody can actually explain what you gained. The real problem isn't technology adoption. It's that nobody taught you how to think about cloud as a business architecture decision. Not a checkbox on a modernization list over the next 9 minutes. You're going to learn the framework that separates successful cloud transformations from expensive migrations that look good in a PowerPoint but hemorrhage value in spreadsheets. This isn't theory. This is the playbook we've built by studying 37 enterprises that successfully transitioned from legacy infrastructure to hybrid cloud ecosystems while maintaining operational continuity and actually improving margins. We're going to show you the 3 decisions that determine whether your cloud transformation becomes a competitive advantage or a permanent cost center. And we're going to give you the exact questions to ask your leadership team before you spend another dollar. Point 1. Stop thinking about cloud migration. Start thinking about workload architecture. Here's the evidence. According to research from the International Data Corporation published in 2023, enterprises that categorized their workloads before migration reduced implementation timelines by 43% and achieved ROI 32% faster than those that migrated applications as is. The problem most executives make is assuming all applications are created equal. They're not. Some workloads are cloud native. Some belong in hybrid environments. Some should never leave your data center. Take Microsoft. When they transitioned to Azure, they didn't migrate everything at once. They ran a 12-month assessment of 45,000 applications across their organization. They discovered that only 18% actually needed to move to public cloud. 42% worked better in a hybrid model. The rest stayed on-premise but were re-architected for future flexibility. Here's how you apply this immediately. Audit your application portfolio with 3 criteria: data residency requirements, regulatory compliance constraints, and performance sensitivity. Then bucket them into cloud-native candidates, lift and shift targets, and on-premise essentials. This single decision prevents you from overpaying for cloud capacity you don't need and undersizing for workloads that demand it. Point 2. Governance before migration, or you'll be managing chaos at cloud scale. The evidence is brutal. According to a 2024 Flexera State of the Cloud report, organizations without comprehensive cloud governance frameworks experience cost overruns averaging 39% annually. Companies with mature governance frameworks, they overspend by 3%. What's happening is that once applications hit the cloud, your finance team loses visibility. Your engineering teams provision resources without cost accountability. Your security teams don't know what data is stored where. Nobody owns the monthly bill. Amazon learned this the expensive way. In 2021, Amazon's own internal teams were spinning up instances without proper tagging or cost allocation. It took a complete restructuring of their cloud governance model to get spending under control. Now they require every team to tag resources by cost center, application, and environment from day one. Here's what you do. Before your first workload touches the cloud, establish 3 non-negotiable governance standards. 1. Automatic tagging and cost allocation at resource creation. 2. Mandatory approval workflows for anything above a defined spend threshold. 3. Monthly cost reviews where each engineering leader owns their team's consumption. This isn't bureaucracy. It's the difference between cloud being a cost driver or a margin improver. Point 3. Your people transition is harder than your technology transition. Evidence comes from McKinsey's 2023 Digital Transformation Study, which found that 67% of cloud transformation failures trace back to organizational and skills gaps, not technical limitations. Only 19% of failures were purely infrastructure related. Here's what's actually happening. Your legacy system experts have spent 15 years mastering systems that are about to be irrelevant. They're anxious. They slow down transitions. They protect their territory because their identity is tied to owning technology that's dying. Meanwhile, you need cloud architects, data engineers, and DevOps specialists. The talent market is brutal. A mid-level cloud architect in North America costs 60% more than a legacy systems engineer. You can't hire your way out. Google faced this directly when they began migrating enterprise customers to Google Cloud. They discovered their technical account managers had been trained on-premise infrastructure. They created a 12-week intensive reskilling program instead of hiring externally. 86% of participants successfully transitioned into cloud roles. It cost less than recruiting and disrupted the business less. Here's your move. Run a skills audit of your critical technology teams. Identify which people can transition to cloud architectures and which need to be redeployed. Then build a structured reskilling program with clear career paths. Partner with cloud providers for certifications. Make it a rotation, not a replacement. The people who know your business legacy are invaluable. They just need new tools. Picture your organization 18 months from now if you execute this playbook correctly. Your cloud infrastructure is optimized. You're paying for exactly what you use, not funding idle capacity. Your monthly cloud bill has become predictable and quantifiable. Your CFO actually understands what you're spending money on. Your applications are distributed across the right platforms. Mission-critical workloads run in hybrid environments with guaranteed performance. High volume, scalable services thrive in public cloud. Your legacy systems operate at the edge, connected but autonomous, managed for eventual retirement rather than transformation. Your teams have shifted. Your cloud-capable engineers are building new services faster, with better reliability metrics. The architects who mastered your legacy systems have moved into strategic advisory roles where they're designing the transitions themselves. Your security and compliance teams have governance visibility across every environment. Nobody's firefighting unknown cloud costs at 2 a.m. And the business results? You've cut your infrastructure operational costs by 28%. Your software deployment velocity has tripled. You're shipping features in weeks instead of quarters. Your data is accessible to decision makers in real time instead of locked in 17 different systems. That's not theoretical. That's achievable. But only if you stop thinking like you're migrating technology and start thinking like you're architecting your business for the next decade. Here's what you should do next. Subscribe to Apex Minds D4J and hit the notification bell. We release detailed transformation frameworks every single week, and you don't want to miss them. In the comments below, tell us this. What's your biggest barrier to cloud transformation right now? Is it cost? Is it governance? Is it talent? We read every comment, and your answer shapes our next video. Speaking of which, next week we're dropping a video called The Data Architecture Decision That Decides Your Cloud ROI. If you want to understand how to structure data pipelines so that your cloud investment actually creates competitive advantage instead of just moving servers around, you need to watch it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If these insights resonated with you, please subscribe to Apex Minds D4J and hit the notification bell so you never miss our weekly content. Share this video with a colleague who needs to hear it. We will see you in the next one. Keep pushing forward. Thanks for listening. If you found this valuable, please subscribe to Apex Minds D4J for more powerful insights. See you in the next one.